What it is, what it do, cyber world, it is your girl, the one and only Ash Said It, ashsaidit.com, ashsaidit.com. Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily Podcast Show. We appreciate you guys for all your love, all your support. It does not go unseen. We are on the heels of 500,000 streams worldwide. I see that number is coming closer and closer. We're going to see that very soon. Today, I have the honor and the pleasure of having with us #1 best-selling author and Miss CEO herself, Ginzburg. Jean, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing excellent today. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I'm super excited to talk to you. You have an amazing podcast, and I can't wait to talk about, being an entrepreneur in today's world today. So yeah, absolutely. Really happy to be here.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jean. So let our audience know, Jean, where are you from? Where do you represent?
Yeah, so right now I'm living in Southern California in Orange County, but I've actually kind of moved around a lot. I've been here for about 7 months. Before that, I lived in Denver for 7 years, and before that, I lived in Chicago, which is actually where I'm from.
Oh, okay. Cool. Now, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I remember distinctly. It's absolutely not related to anything that I'm doing today. I wanted to be a doctor when I was in high school. I remember that, and I wanted to be like a research doctor and cure cancer. And I still would love to do that, but I feel like my life kind of took a different path as I was going through my career. I actually love what I do now, and I still probably would maybe in a different life want to be a doctor, perhaps.
Gotcha. So at what point do you feel like some of your interests started to change or shift?
I think things kind of, I studied public policy and international relations in college, and it's not exactly related to what I do today, which is digital marketing, but there are definitely a lot of crossovers to where I studied in international relations because, it's like relationship management, knowing people's psychologies, relating to people, and that's really prevalent in what I do today. So, of course, I have the digital marketing piece, which I do, like, for example, I set up Facebook ads or I run digital marketing campaigns, but at the same time, a lot of it is also relationship management because I have clients and, I want to make sure that they're happy. So I think the relationship management piece has definitely been a big prevalent point in my career, in my life, and as an entrepreneur as well.
Yes. And with all your experience in the different companies that you've been linked to throughout the years, what brought you to the point of wanting your own company?
Actually, that's a very good question. So I've been doing digital marketing for over 11 years now, and back then I started off as a specialist and kind of worked through my way through the ranks. And I gained, obviously, a lot of experience and just knowledge of digital marketing and how to work with clients. So I figured, 4.5 years ago, I thought to myself, I think I could be doing this, but I think I could add a lot more value and work with clients one-on-one instead of having an employer and working through, with clients through an employer. So that was really kind of my catalyst. I started thinking, how can I add more value directly to the client?
And as you were in the building stages of your brand, what were some of the obstacles that you faced?
Absolutely. That's also a good question. We always talk about the great things that happen as an entrepreneur, all of the positive things, all the successes that we have. But a lot of times we don't mention our failures, some of the challenges that we have. We kind of keep it in a little secret box, and we never really talk about them. Because I understand it can create vulnerability, it can create, maybe weakness in other people's eyes. But I think we should talk about them because it's never overnight. It's never an overnight success. And I'll be honest and actually write about that in my book. In the first chapter of my book is that I did fail in the beginning. I did face some challenges. I set up several businesses before I started my current agency, and it taught me a lot. That's absolutely what I think is important, is that all the challenges that we face, all of them, what we might consider as negative, are really learning lessons for us to think about and to not to make those mistakes in the future.
Absolutely. All right, so we're going to take a brief break, and when we come back, we're going to talk some more with Jean Ginzburg and find out what she likes to do for fun, assuming that she finds some free time in this crazy world. Well, hang tight for me.
Isn't it crazy how much we pay for new brand name clothes? Stop driving store to store and sifting through dozens of racks. Shop millions of clothes in seconds on Swap.com. Swap.com is the world's largest online consignment and thrift store. With Swap.com, you can shop up to 90% off retail price on your favorite brands like Lululemon, Carter's, Nike, J.Crew, and Gap. Between 6,000 to 10,000 new items are added daily. If something doesn't fit, enjoy hassle-free returns within 30 days, no questions. So what are you waiting for? Shop Swap.com and use promo code AshDaily40 for your 40% off today.
Welcome back to the Ash Said It Daily podcast show. We appreciate and love you guys so very much. We're talking now with CEO Ginzburg about free time. Gene, assuming that you find some free time in your crazy astronomical life of everything everywhere, pulling from digital media and all of that you do in marketing, what do you like to do?
Yeah, I do find some time, absolutely. I just got a new dog a couple of months ago, so that's been a very exciting part of my life. He's an Australian cattle dog mix, and he's about 9 months, so he's definitely a handful still. He's still, in those puppy stages, so I've definitely been enjoying having him in my life. But outside of that, I also love to be outside. I am an avid trail runner, and I love hiking, and I love cycling, so I do a lot of that on the weekends. I actually have a race that I did just this past weekend, which was amazing. It's a trail race just around where I live, not too far in Orange County. And I also love to travel. I'm actually going to Italy in January, and I can't wait to do that. I love experiencing new cultures, eating all kinds of different foods.
Yes.
So I love to travel, and I'm really excited about my trip to Italy.
Yes. Travel is good in food, and you're going to pastas and all the Italian. Yeah, you're gonna need to post some pictures now, Gene. All right.
Absolutely, I will.
You're gonna need to post some pictures.
Keeping a diary on my social media of all of the amazing food that I'll be eating in Italy that I'm super excited about coming up in the next month.
Absolutely. So, Gene, with your experience under your belt and all the many different facets that you have, pulled into your conglomerate, what is your proudest moment? What would you say is your proudest moment?
I would say publishing my book. So I just got done publishing my book just a couple of months ago in September, and it's called Win New Customers, How to Attract, Connect, and Convert More Prospects into Customers in 60 Days Using Digital Marketing. And I think that was definitely one of the proudest moments I've had in my 11-year career in digital marketing. I absolutely just felt like, I accomplished something. Like, I know that as entrepreneurs, we accomplish so much, but we always don't always feel like we're getting anything done or we're making a dent. But I felt like that time I actually made a dent in what I, in my motivation, in my mission and my vision and my values. So that I think was probably the proudest moment of my career so far.
Okay, cool. What would you say is one of the mistakes that you see businesses doing today when it comes to digital marketing?
There are a few, but I'd say the number one is that they push the sale really fast. So let me take a step back. Is that with digital marketing, and I guess any marketing, you as a business, you find prospects who might be interested in engaging with you, buying your product eventually, or buying your service or whatnot. And it's a lot of times I feel like marketers forget about the fact that these are people that they need relationship management, and that sales don't happen immediately. If I were to equate that to the let's say the real world or the relationship world, it's like I wouldn't come up to a person at a bar and ask him to marry me right away, right? Because that's absolutely ludicrous. Same thing in marketing. Like, you don't want to just push the sale and ask to get married right away. Like, this takes time. So I'd say the biggest mistake that I see entrepreneurs or business owners make is that they don't nurture the relationship. So they just push the sale right away. But my recommendation would be, get to know your prospects, get to know who they are, and then allow them to interact with you through your messaging, through email marketing, through advertising. And then they get to know what your mission and vision and values are, what your brand is all about. And then they're more likely to buy because they have a better understanding of what it is that you do and what you stand for.
Okay, that's definitely good. Definitely good. All right, so Jean, what's the best way for people to get and to keep in contact with everything that you're doing?
Yep, I'm very active on social media. I'm LinkedIn, on Facebook, so feel free to find me. It's just facebook.com/Jean Ginzburg or linkedin.com/IN/Jean Ginzburg, or you can just search for my name. And also, just for your listeners, I'm really excited to do this. I want to give away my book, which is absolutely free. I just want to give it away to all of your listeners. And yeah, I'm super excited about that. I feel like there's so much value in the book, and the reason why I wanted to really create this book is because I've had all this framework of digital marketing in my mind that I use with my private clients, and I wanted to share it with the world because I think there's a lot of value in it. So I want to give it away for free. It's in PDF format, and all you do is you just go to jeanginsburg.com/ash-said-it. So please go to the website, go to the webpage, and you can sign up for the book, and it's an instant download in PDF format.
Awesome sauce. Well, thank you so much, Jean. We love to get stuff on here. We love to get stuff. We appreciate that. So thank you so much, Jean. And thank you all for downloading the show, supporting the movement, which is ashsaidit.com. Keep in mind, anyone to tell you that you can't do what you want to do, you look them square in the face and tell them, don't believe me, just watch. Watch what I do. Watch me make it happen. Watch me make history. That's what we're doing this for. We're doing this for the history books. Social media is nice. It's cool. It's fun. But real life is so much better. Until next time, you guys.